Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to... Wait, I can go in here? Fuck! Well, there are probably a bunch of places I can walk into then. But anyway, well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Still doing the Liyue talking rounds. Welcome to Lili Pavlovian. How many are in your group? Do you have a reservation? Is it always necessary to make a reservation? Yes, I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. If you wish to eat inside the restaurant, we ask that you make a reservation 3 months in advance. I will be sure to make a record of it. Oh, you think it's a long time to... Whatever. We can only seat a few guests at certain times each day, hence the 3-month wait. Besides, for a chance to eat in Wii Cuisine Paradise, surely only 3 months is not too long. People that come to Wee Pavlovian do so because they love eating the treasures of mountains cooked in classic Wii style. Everyone has to wait their turn, even the rich and famous. Huh. Well, I gotta go in, obviously. Like, dude, I didn't... Oh, how many places could I have walked into here, I wonder? That just means more people to talk to. An esteemed guest has currently made a block reservation. What may I do for you? Huh. What the... Oh my, why this is delicious. All the style food here is and Liyue just smells so good. I'm Francis, yours truly, and nothing has ever made such a grasp on my heart or stomach like the, Liyue, I keep forgetting it sometimes, cuisine does. Did you book this whole place for yourself? That's right, yours truly trekked a long and arduous journey from Fontaine just to do business here in Liyue Harbor. Liyue. I've only just arrived in Liyue, so seeing I've still no friends or companions, I can only book the place for myself. Ha ha ha! Although my original intention was to do business here, I've already decided otherwise. Now I only wish but to devote each day to eating Liyue delicacies. I no longer aspire to earning any money. I'll bet I may only be able to afford eating like this for a few more days. What are you eating? Only the best food that Liyue has to offer. Liyue cuisine. Whether it's more meat with a glimmer that's even more dazzling than the more spent to purchase it, or the delectable come and get it, with its aroma of exotic Liyue delicacies all packed into a single cask. And the rich aromas, it's hard to imagine that anything with just one whiff could ever be so irresistible, prepared with just the right amount of seasoning and spices. It's simply exquisite. Ugh, this talking.
Enjoy your meal.
I wonder if some shops inside will change at night. I mean, I will check that, because I'm sure during this episode I will be checking Liyue during night. I'm sure not too much changes during the night. But Liyue's fucking huge, and man, it's like, I won't be done. These rounds, they don't end. Like, I have to title these episodes like Liyue talking rounds. It's like I say Liyue, it's like the more I see it, I'm like, what is it? Is it woo Liyue? No, it's Liyue. You know how to say it because you gotta look at Junwei and she'll tell you everything. Okay. Okay. I think that's mostly it. What the? What? Oh. What the shit is happening? What the hell is happening? What the fuck is... Oh. It just didn't load. Oh no. You people are now only just loading in. Got something to say, Granny? Nope. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't ran into Zhongling around here. Where is Zhongling? Totally not around here. You people look like you are interesting. Dodo, be a good girl. Let's go pick your medicine. You'll only get better if you take your medicine. I'm not going. I hate the medicine at Boo Boo Pharmacy. I hate it. You do as you are told, Dodo. And hey, if we go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, you'll get to see Bazuha. How about that? Wow, really? Mr. Bazuha is so nice. I'm sure just seeing him will make me better. Then I won't need any medicine. But if poor Mr. Boss has found out you didn't like his medicine, you wouldn't want to make him mad, would you? What about if we just pick the medicine, but I don't take it?
Honey.
Are you looking to buy some medicine? In that case, please give me a prescription. A prescription? Medicine can both help and harm. The key lies in the amount used. Use too little and it has no effect. Use too much and you could hurt yourself. A balance must be struck in order to heal. I have yet to finish my training, so I cannot simply take what ingredients I will. Regardless of whether this is about healing the sick or simply about Master Baisa and Boo Boo Pharmacy's good name, I cannot be careless about such things. I'd like to know about Boo Boo Pharmacy. As you've seen, this is the best pharmacy in Liyue. Thanks to Dr. Baisa's extraordinary skills, we have an endless stream of customers who come to seek cures and get herbs every single day. Dr. Baisa himself has a poor constitution, so the job of putting the medicine together falls to me, while QQ handles herb picking. But as to what illnesses Dr. Baisa has, I have no clue. He's been ill from the very start, since I met him, and hasn't completely recovered since. Perhaps it's as they say, a physician cannot cure himself. I'm now laying down because this is getting exhausting. The master of the house has fallen ill, and I was sent to get some medicine, but I can't read. Could you possibly help me take a look? Sure, I can help. Oh, thank you so much. Here's a prescription. Can you help me read it? What's this here at the top? It doesn't seem to be writing. It's not writing? I was wondering why the first word in the prescription looked almost like a doodle of a dog. I've got it. The head retainer must have known I couldn't read, and purposely drew the prescription in a way I could understand. This looks like a wolf crouching next to a berry bush. Could it mean wolfberry? The next one was a deer with an arrow pointing towards the top of his head. Could it mean deer antlers? Thank you very much. You sure are a clever one. Now I'll make sure I won't let the master down. But what's this dark object supposed to be? And this one? Oh, I'm done for. I can't even understand simple doodles. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Time of day! Should be good enough. Alrighty then. Where could...
I don't want to.
Yeah, I know how you feel about medicine. I sure didn't like that. When I lived in Ogden, Utah, I had to take this pink medicine. It was bitter as fuck and I would vomit from it. Greetings, something to report in Millith. You've come to the right person. You may proceed. Who are you? Me. Jisong, at your service. I represent the Bailiff here at Yixing Terrace. If there's a situation, please report it immediately. The residents of the Terrace are high-profile individuals. Ensuring their safety and well-being is my top priority. You live at the Terrace? Not exactly. My home is in Chi-Rock, where my parents are from. Both are fishing folk. However, I am now stationed in Yixing Terrace with the Millith. As such, I am now the member of the upper echelons of society. I mean, I spend all my working hours here, don't I?
I may be a native god for now, but it's a start. I doubt it will be too long before I put down roots at Yuji Terrace. Doing so will make me a permanent member of high society. Don't worry, I won't forget you when I make it to the top. You need anything, you just let me know, alright? We are not going to do that. We are going to leave this place. For the fools of the dust. I don't know what I'm doing. Greetings, traveler. What's this? Something Pavilion. A landmark location at Eugene Terrace. And also the place where the Zhijing, or Kuaijing, next discussing official matters. Unless you're here on business, you would be well advised to stay out. Greetings, traveler! My name is Taishan. I'm a member of the Millionth, and I work to defend Liyue Harbor. Well, actually, I'm not from the city. Kuzing's Pool is where my home is, thereabouts. Perhaps Rex Lapis has smiled upon my dutiful service, or, yeah. Because I heard the last round of divine predictions at the Rite of Ascension. I tried helping my family to do some business on the side, and what do you know, we actually had some small success. Recently, I moved my family property to Chi Rock, so I suppose I do count as citizens of Liyue Harbor now.
Please be mindful.
The younger generation doesn't appreciate... The younger generation don't appreciate flowers anymore. Admiring the flowers? That I am. One season after the next, these flowers blooms, then falls, only to bloom again. And it goes just like Liyue. Look over here and over there. So many flowers are blooming. It looks like this will be a blessed year.
Please be mindful.
What type of flowers are these? These are glazed lilies, probably the last surviving ones all in Liyue Harbor. People say that the sound of singing nourishes them and helps them grow. But the sound of fighting, of cursing, it is poison to them. It eats away at their roots. That's why, over centuries of strafe, they have disappeared from Liyue's landscapes. This is a beautiful flower. All thanks to the beautiful weather we're having today. I'd always hoped that one day this flower would bloom all over Liyue once more. But in the meantime, would you take a few of these flowers from Eugene Terrace with you on your journey, so they might see the world? Huh. What do we just take it? What are you doing? Hello, where are we right now? Don't recognize this place. This is Genshin Monster's residence. He's an Ore Mongol. If you haven't made an appointment, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. He's not seeing people right now. Why do you look like you're up to something? What are you talking about? I just guard the door, I know nothing. Even if I did occasionally over your business secrets, there's no way I'd go leaking information to people. Don't go spreading baseless rumors. Yeah, he's the one who's been moving. Are you... For civil matters, please go to Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. And you are. I have some questions. Please ask away. I will answer to the best of my ability. Tell me about Liyue. Oh, I take it that you are not from around here then. Not that there's any problem with that. We do not exclude anybody here in Liyue. On the contrary, with this being a commercial port, people get nervous if they see a decline in the foreign population. Thanks to the guidance of Rex Lapis, Liyue has gone from strength to strength in the last 1,000 years. Our forebears discovered the craft of producing glazes via firing. Trade with foreign lands grew and Liyue prospered. Our biggest point of pride is that Mora, the coins used currency throughout Teviot, are cast right here in Liyue at the Golden House. More importantly, Mora are named after Morix, which is Rex Lapis' original name. Tell me about Kuaijing. You could say that Kuaijing are our bosses. Surely it doesn't count as a workplace gossip if I'm just giving you their backstories. The Kuaijing are 7 stars, is Liyue's business committee. It is also used as a collective term for business tycoons who sit on committee and handle Liyue's government affairs. I trust you have heard of Nigug of the Jade Chamber. Like her, each Kuaijing is a major player in business circles, whose every action has a profound influence. They are responsible for implementing the policy that comes down from Rex Lapis and making rulings on important matters. They are akin to hands and feet of Rex Lapis. Could you tell me more about the Kuaijing? Kuaijing do in fact have a clear internal division of labor. Besides Lady Nigug, with whom you are familiar, the Yu Hung, Lady Qiying, is in charge of land, construction works, and the like. Liyue is very vast and requires strict regulation and imminent developmental direction. The other esteemed members of the Kuaijing are highly accomplished in their own fields. They are the pillars of the prosperity that Liyue enjoys today. Where are we right now? No. Oh my god, I hate this fucking controller, dude. I knew this was gonna happen at some point. I'm really gonna hate that when it happens in a story moment. Where are we right now? We are at whatever pavilion. This is where the Kuaijing discuss official business and rule on the major issues that affect the whole of Liyue. To serve the Kuaijing is to serve all of Liyue, so it is my honor to be working here. Sometimes I feel like the whole way I carry myself has become more dignified since I started working here. None of the big shots are here right now. Presumably they're all busy with private business. I think I have... No, not yet. I've almost fully talked to everyone. During the day, at least, in Liyue. Though I will have to check the stores. At your service. You are... Name, Fingyan. Occupation, Nilith. Sergeant Ma'am. Sergeant? It's just a title. All it means is that I had more of a knack than my comrades for unarmed combat. So I was tasked with teaching martial arts to new recruits. Your eyes, they remind me of a soldier I once trained. He was on track to take over from me. Unfortunately, he died in a tragic accident. I had planned to personally present him with this flower on the day of his promotion to sergeant, but I never had the chance. Sorry, that was more than you need to hear. Please take the flower. I feel it'll make up for all of it somehow. What are you doing? I'm in charge of patrolling the area around Yiyan Temple. This is where we hold the right of ascension. We must pay special attention to safety measures. When I was young, I accompanied my father to take part in several rites in order to see Rex Lapis' true appearance. The majesty and divinity of Rex Lapis at the rite made a deep impression on me, one that stayed with my entire life. From my past personality to the path I've chosen in life. Ugh, look at me. One slip of the tongue and I ended up saying so much. If you see anything unusual, please feel free to let me know. At that point, I think I'm done. The other thing I can do now is go to all these buildings and see what ones I can actually enter. I feel there are definitely... I think places with people outside them I can enter. Like right outside the door. And go in here? No. I'm gonna go ahead and let it turn tonight because while I search to find out what buildings I can head into, you know, I can maybe do some night talks. Oh man, this is like... I'm doing a lot more talking than I would for like a Trails of Cold Steel episode. And you know how it is running around there. There's a lot of people to talk to. But like, I have freaking like, what is this, 4 episodes of just talking in Liyue? That's 4 episodes dedicated to Liyue. So that means I gotta like call these the Liyue rounds. Like part 1 to like 2 to 3 to 4 to possibly 5. Which there will be 5 because I gotta check the night rounds.
Are you buying or not?
Hey, you kid! Damn it. No running, shouting, following, noise-making, dirty hands, or dog-earing books. Pay first, read later. So... what? I just stole a book. How do you feel about that, bitch?
you buying or not?
Shut up. Found one you like? Please pay over here. I'm looking to buy some books. I do want to buy the books. I'm gonna buy all the books. Look at how that hardly put a dent in me. Spring, White Horse Movement. Don't fuck with me. Yep, nice. Is that kid coming back? Someone you like, please pay over here. I want to know about the book house. Strange, most people who come here are looking for books, not the book house itself. Anyway, my husband's the one with a bit of a thing for collecting old books, but he doesn't earn any money. That's why I opened this place. Gotta make a living somehow. Any recommended reads? Let's see if you like poetry. Humor from Tengen is selling well at the moment. Seems to have a mass appeal. If you're a visitor in town, you might enjoy Records of Junyun. It's not for the faint-hearted, though. Records of Junyun? You seem like you could handle it. See what you think of this, Records of Junyun Stone Beasts. Take it with you if you want. Just bring it back when you get sick of it. I won't hold my breath, though. I've had plenty of customers who borrow books and don't return them.
So, are you buying or not?
I don't think that kid is coming back. And that's because it turned night. Huh. Maybe I should turn it to day again. Just one more time. No. No more nonsense in this life. Whew. There you are. Kids, get over here. Come on.
Configuration is an essential.
Like I was saying, if we want a structural reconfigurality or whatever, we'll need an unbelievably strong material, but we'd also compromise on the strength of the joints. Metal figure is a fact that you can work around, though. This is only an issue because you blindly insist that the super-armored mechanoid must be reconfigurable. Stupid if the super-armored mechanoid isn't flexible enough, then it's just a sitting duck. Granted, the design ethos is for to serve as the ultimate defensive super weapon, but ultimately, seaworthiness and flight readiness are key factionalities that we cannot ignore. The only way this is ever going to act as a deterrent against people from other nations trying to invade Liyue is if the actual capability to reach every corner of Tabiat. Well, how about we switch up the design a little, separate the body from the movable components. By using discrete external components to archive the functions of transportation and flight, we can bypass the issue of metal fatigue and negate the requirement for reconfigurability of a structural level entirely. I like this train of thought, I do. It's just that this will limit the effective range for combat, and the reconfiguration will be irreversible. Oh, what the hell? What are those kids on? Jeez. There's still a little bit more that I'm definitely missing here. I just saw kids inside. What the hell are you doing there? Oh, geez. This is where the broken people are at. Oh, damn. Oh, for crying out loud. But alas, the master was stricken down with disease, never again to hold a sword. The Gurha clan, now leaderless and helpless, was henceforth laid low. What a pity, what a shame, a gallant company of heroes washed away by the cruel tide of fate. If you will excuse my clumsy tongue and inelegant speech, I will again tell the tale of that legendary old name of Rock, the Wildman Restaurant. What does the Wildman Restaurant do, I hear you ask? Why, delicacies of all shapes, sizes, and styles. Though of these, they are the best known for their spicy dishes. They say that when they simply truly spicy hit your nose, for 3 days shall it remain there. So it is there. One bite of that flaming brew and 1,000 flavors burst forth. So many that your tongue could not find names for them. Why, if Rex Lapis were to see the sight of that blazing concoction of exquisite spices, his mouth too would water, and his eyes too would sparkle. Keep listening. And now you may ask, who is the most brilliant head chef of Wan Min restaurant? His name is Mao, born and bred of culinary stock. The Liyue cuisines he keeps at his arsenal and delights of the 7 nations under his belt. Whatever you order, he will prepare expertly, and his knife work is nothing short of divine. His name... Now, Chef Mao has a daughter named Zhongling, who has surpassed him by far. At but her tender age, she has traversed the nations in search of famed cooks and fine food. Huh? Now, on a certain day, Zhongling was catching lizards in the Dihulu Marsh. Ah, I can hear the question already. Are lizards fit for our consumption? You have much to learn, I say. For where Zhongling differs from many a great chef is her ability to use ingredients unlooked for and cooking methods unknown to create gourmet dishes that break the mold. But at that moment, there was a shuffling in the weeds behind Zhongling, drawing closer, closer, and closer. And before you knew it, it was right behind her. Yikes. Even at this moment, Zhongling, absorbed as she was in gathering ingredients, knew nothing of these movements. What was it? Was it friend or was it foe? Now do not fret, for all it will be revealed in the next chapter.
Last act, that
Huh. Oopsie.
bang. And with that,
You can see why Dr. Wee has made a name for himself as one of Liyue's top orators. That part about the Jew clan boy getting smashed killed me. You can see that again, although with the likes of you in the audience, sir. What? Who are you talking to? Oh, you guys are talking to each other. My last attendant, the guy before you, was a Duhu guy. Couldn't use a blade or bow to save himself. Learned some kind of leg-based kung fu. From day one, he was also boasting to me how his legs of steel, as he called them, could carry him 1,000 miles. I mean, who would be able to keep up with you, sir, if he didn't have a little endurance? Anyway, so that kid of mine had just reached that age where they would run around the house screaming their heads off, you know, driving everyone crazy. So I got into this goo lad and I say, "Oi, leg of steel, take this kid out for a ride in the sudden chair, and don't come back till he says he's old had enough." Your young one is certainly gifted with boundless energy, sir, destined to follow in your footsteps, that's for sure. You can probably guess what happened next. My kid makes the loudest sit-in chair ride of his life. Keeps the goon lad running for 3 days and 3 nights straight. No food, no water, no sleep. When he finally gets back to the house, he slumps down on the floor, and you can just tell those legs of steel are not going anywhere for me ever again. He just sits there motionless with a stony expression on his face. He's impersonating a statue of Drew's founder or something. Guys, like, honestly, good thing he got you to replace him. Oh, sir, you do have the funniest accolades. I can just imagine him sat there in the lotus position like some kung fu master statue, probably the closest he ever got to enlightenment. Yeah, I tell you what though, I do miss having him around sometimes. Those 3 days were the most peaceful I've had in a long time. Hey, come to think of it, don't you have a sedentary carrier's license too? What are you suggesting, sir? That was fantastic, what a blast. Hello. Shh, listen to this, it's a real blast. Hello? I told you to shush! What could you possibly want? I can't wait till the story is finished. To kill you, you old son of a bitch. To rip your guts out and eat them like a fish. I'm sorry. Come on, Zion, there's a good girl. What? I'm not going. I'm going to look for Mommy. But Mommy isn't coming home. Why won't Mommy come home? Does Mommy not love us anymore? Hey, don't say such silly things. But I saw the lady with black clothes bring Mommy here. Ethan, what happened? Was Mommy... Mommy is in one of the stairs... Oh no, what he's saying... Yeah, Zane, what happened was... Mommy is in one of the stairs in the sky now. You mean Mommy isn't sweeping anymore?